Hello, I'm Llewellyn King, host of White House Chronicle. But we're not at the White House. We're not even in the halls of Congress. Instead, we are in exhibition halls in Toronto, in the province of Ontario, our great northern neighbor, or one of the great provinces of Canada that lies to our north. I'm here for the Edison Electric Institute annual meeting, but mostly I'm here to discuss electricity, where it is going, and what further benefits we can expect from it. It is, of course, at one level very contentious. There's pollution, there's how much coal do we burn, do we deploy nuclear power, how many windmills can the horizon stand before it looks as though we have been entirely populated with stick figures. Yet electricity changes our lives, enhances our lives more than almost anything else. Think back before electricity. Think back when people had no lights to read by, no entertainment powered by electricity, and of course no elevators and all of these things. Electricity burst on the world, improved the lot of women beyond recognition, and made our lives so much more convenient and comfortable than they had been heretofore. I had the experience when I was a young man of living often without electricity in Africa. It is no party. Hot water is hard to come by. Pumped water requires some huge labor. Neo-agrarian life is not a pleasure. Electricity, which was greatly recognized around the world almost instantly as the way to improve the quality of human life tremendously. Around here at this exhibition are ways of improving the way we make, transmit, and use electricity. It is going through something of a revolution, a new endeavor to change the way it has been, to make it possibly cheaper, certainly to reduce the pollution involved in making electricity, and very new ways of measuring our usage of it, making it efficient. Electricity, which bounded onto the world stage in the early part of the 20th century, struck a plateau. Nothing much changed. It went on and on. Electricity, lovely stuff. You burn coal, you boil water, it turns a turbine, and you're off having an electric future. Except we learned with time that burning coal was not a perfect solution. And suddenly we weren't getting any new developments in electricity. Other things like telephones, like this cell phone I have in my pocket, those things leapt ahead enormously with technology. Electricity a little bit. Nuclear power was its biggest technological advance, and it has been, let's be honest, very controversial in the US. Less controversial right here in Ontario than it is in the US. Less controversial in Japan and China, but nonetheless controversial in the US and controversial in Europe. Other big improvements in the transmission and the usage of electricity have been slow coming. Now they are speeding up. In these halls behind me, to my left, to my right, are examples of this new dawn of a better electric future. Not a reduced one, not one of blackouts, but hopefully a better one. Of course, electricity is very contentious, as you know from the endless debates in Congress, from the divisions within various administrations. It's not going to stop being contentious, nor is it going to stop being one of the huge assets of human beings, one of the great benefits of being alive in the 21st century, as it was one of the great benefits of being alive in the 20th century. I'm going to be talking to a lot of interesting people about these improvements and where we go electrically from here.
White House Chronicle is produced in collaboration with WHUT, Howard University Television. And now, the program host, nationally syndicated columnist Llewellyn King, and co-host Linda Gasparello.